Following on from the previous video, we were making use of the loss in we were making use of the loss in potential energy equals the gain in kinetic energy. Rearranged it so that V equals this thing here, where this is our height. So what's happening is that we release the particle here, and then it will fall to here. Let's say this location here is x, y at time t. So for us to really find the height here, we had to look at this. We had to look at this scenario here, because the equation here dictates everything. So it's easier to look at this scenario as opposed to the upside down version, because by looking at this, we've got the equations here to describe the path. So when you release the particle, let's say you release the particle here, it will fall upwards. So this location here will be x, y at time t, and then here it is x0, y0 at time 0. So if you want to know the height, it will be this location here. So it will be this thing here. The height is the y value here. Take away the height here, which will be a1, take away cos t0, because remember we released it at this location, this y location, and at time 0. So if you want to know the height here, the height here is actually, well, if you put t0 into here, that will tell you the height there. So hang on. So we got to this stage here. Where the height is given by this. So now we can put this. So remember, our parametric equations were given by these. So we can put this into here, and then we can put this into here. But the only difference is that the y location would be when you put t0 into the t here. Okay, well, put this into here. That will then take us to here. So now it's just a matter of tidying this up. So tidy this up. Hang on, let me think. This. Well, anyway, I think this is exactly the same as this. No, it's not. Sorry, bear with me. What did I do here? Well, from here, that will then take you to here. Okay, and then from here, let me think. Oh yeah, from here, just tidy up, somehow tidy up. Think it through, somehow tidy up. That will then take you to here, and then that will then take you to here, and then we can replace this this v here with ds by dt. So that will then take us to here. Now times both sides by dt, and then move this across here. So dt will be on its own. So dt equals this thing here. So dt equals this thing here. Now sum up everything. So integrate both sides. So that will then give us the total time here. So take the integral of this. So now remember we need to replace this ds. So remember the formula for one element along the actual path is given by this or this or this. So we are going to make use of this. So looking at this, so we were here. dt equals this thing here. If you integrate both sides, that will then give you the total time. So the total time is given by this. But let's replace this with this. So put this into the ds here, and then that will then give us this. Okay, so hang on. So for us to find out the total time, we will need to evaluate this. So looking at this, to evaluate this, we would need to know dx by dt, we would need to know dy by dt. Remember, our parametric equations were given by these. So if you differentiate this, so we are trying to find dx by dt, that will then give us this. So dx by dt equals this. and then we need to know dy by dt. Well, if you differentiate this, dy by dt equals this. Don't forget we need to square this, and we need to square this, okay, because you need to square it here and you need to square it here. So that will then give us this. Okay, that will then give us this, and then if you hang on, if you look at this bit here, you can factor the a squared out here, and then join this and put it into the brackets here. So basically, think about it. This thing here will then hang on, let me think. Hang on, let me think. Hang on, let me think. Is this? Oh, this is exactly the same. But no, yeah. Well, some from here, I think this is exactly the same. Maybe I made a mistake. But anyway, from here, if you look at this here, factorize this and put it into here. So that will then take you to here, and then this and this will give you a 2, and so on. That will then take you to here. Bear with me, and then now you can break this fraction up. Well, the a here will cancel out with the a here, and then you can break this up as well, because if you have you can break this up into square root of a, square root of b. So you can break this up. So that will then take you to here, and then this here is a constant. So you can take it out here. So that will then take you to this stage here. I hope you can follow that. I will continue from here in the next video. Okay.